What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Black Swan, and I want to take a minute to rant a little bit. It's on Monday. Happy Monday to everybody. And yeah, here we go. Look, I'm not sure when this happened, but my homegirl hit me up to tell me about an incident that happened in Illinois. I'm almost thinking it's Chicago. Go figure. But incident between a man and a woman in which attitudes were high, ratchetness was even higher, and this man proceeds to beat this woman in public in front of her 14-year-old son. Sorry, I had to put some lip gloss on. Lips is chapped. And in the incident, it is alleged that she had her 14-year-old son shoot and kill this man. Well, let me talk about it. My take on that is, what in the hell is going on with these people? Now, I can be bougie, or I can be damn near prejudiced against my own self-loathing. I'm gonna go with the ratchet. What the hell is wrong with these motherfucking niggas? Okay? And when I say niggas, I don't mean black people. I mean niggas. Okay? Definition of a nigga is a crazy person. What the hell is going on with these crazy people? Okay? Now that I got that out the way, here I go. What the hell's wrong with us? Us. Black people. Mind you, we had two crazy people, the woman and the man, apparently fighting over a goddamn space in line. That's the ratchet, that's the nigger part right there. Fighting over a space in line. What's even more ratchet is that black folks standing around watching this shit go down. Don't mind World Star. Oh yeah. Oh shit. He beating her ass. Oh damn. World Star. We gonna tape that shit. Now one time, a grown ass real man or a couple real women broke that shit up. They videoed it. Watched that shit. But not one time did somebody, well, you know what? We in Chicago, police is fucked up anyway. So, yeah, I said it. They would have been slow on the draw getting there any damn way. They wait until after the damn crime happened and then show up talking about what happened. Yeah, I said the Chicago police, do better. Do better. Shit. I digress. And the reason I can say that is because for 14 years of my life, I know the city. Don't get me wrong. You can take the girl out the city. You can't take the city out the girl. You only can refine the girl. Okay? I am in a small town now. It's a city. It's a small city. It's a college town. Okay? Of professionals. Yes, we have our poor people. Yes, we have our ratchets. Yes, we have our niggas. Yes, we have our crackers. Yes, we have all that shit. Okay? But one thing is for fucking certain. Some shit jump off. We might be world starring that shit, but 911 has been called. And in my town, that's 30 seconds later. That's 30 seconds. They there. That is less than 30 seconds sometime. Okay? It depends if you're in town or if you're on the outskirts of town. If you're on the outskirts of town, give them about a minute or two, but they on that ass. Okay? Again, I digress. I'm trying to do the frizzy wig is doing its thing today. Don't let her kiss my ass. Again, ratchet ass black people and two niggas. I ain't gonna even call the baby that N word because he a baby. He was following something for his mom. I don't know where that baby was. Baby was standing right next. I got 4 and I got 2. And my baby is 15, 6 foot, 250, nose guard, okay? I'm sure if I was ignorant, and got in a man's face and bowed up, like I wanted to fight, and he drew from the heavens to knock the taste out of my mouth. I don't care how much my words were, as long as I didn't put my hands on that man, he can cuss me all the hell out. But as soon as he hit me, I better have 6'4" on one end and 6 foot on the other, whipping his ass. With me holding whatever jaw, lip, nose, eye, and whipping his ass with him. Okay? That's a protection. That's protection. But for me, if that was me in a situation like that, get my ass whipped. Okay? Because, some bros are just quick draw. They don't. When women say something slick to them, they want to beat on them. Wind blow too hard, they want to beat on them. But at any point in time, he hit me or he beats me, I'm not going to have my son. I'm not going to call my son. I'm not going to have my son go back. I'm going to hand him the gap, the piece, the steel, and tell him to go take care of that. Let me think on what I just said. I'm not going to put myself in it. I'm at the store. I must have ordered my order ahead of time. I'm at Harold's Chicken Shack. Ordered my order early. Okay? They had it ready. Gentleman standing at the window, getting ready. He's next in line. He getting ready to get his order. Okay? Now, right there. There's the issue. He's in line. I show up and I just walk in front of him like he ain't there. Now, mind you, I don't know how the argument stayed because, of course, the niggas in the back listening to this argument. Listening to the argument. Didn't start recording until he started beating on it. So, at this point, I come in, the gentleman's in the line. Now, me, I probably just stood in the back of him, depending on how long the line is. I could have asked him, sir, I just caught, my order is ready. All I gotta do is pick it up. I already paid for it. You mind if I dip in, dip out? He can say yes or no. If he says yes, case closed. He says no, he might be called a dick under my breath. But I'm going to get my ass to the back of the line. I ain't going to act no ass. I ain't going to try to shame him because he was next. Who? I don't know how that jumped off. But apparently she bogarted. And he must have said something. And she said something. And the next thing he said, get the fuck out of my face. Get your food. Get the fuck on out of my face. She must have said something. And he came with the power of Thor with that right hook and beat her ass. Now one hit would have been enough. He went off. By this time, the niggas in the back then whipped out their cell phones watching this shit going ooh and ahhing and shit. Not one time did anybody in the fucking chicken shack fucking call the goddamn law. But again, we in Chicago, so them motherfuckers would have took 45 minutes to get there anyway. But at any rate, I'm pretty sure in the ban guns, you know, firearms are prohibited. Everybody up in the cut, including the one whipping the woman's ass, probably had a strap on them. Somewhere in there, somebody could have said stop. Someone could have pulled her away. Someone could have moved him out the way. Somewhere in there, something could have been avoided. Now, after the first hit, she probably would have done the same fucking thing. Because she's ignorant like that. Yeah, I said it. She's ignorant like that. Went and got her son, went and told her son, you know, here, go shoot him. You know why, right? You know why. All that shit's premeditated. That's first degree murder. I don't give first degree murder. But you know why he's 14. But what you don't know is you in fucking Illinois. And they like to put us in fucking jail. And they like to euthanize our asses. I'm going to use that because they think we are animals anyway. They think we're animals anyway. So, they want to put us down like a bunch of dogs anyhow. Am I saying that for the great state of Illinois? Hell yeah, I say that for the great state of Kansas, great state of Texas, great state of Missouri, the United States of America. Don't like us. Why put ourselves in that position? What is up with this ratchet behavior? This ignorant behavior? This uncouth behavior? It makes no sense. Okay? I haven't yet to watch the video, and I might comment on it a little bit more. But for what I know, the bottom line is attitudes flared. No one diffused it. Okay? No one diffused it. No one wanted to diffuse it. They rather videotape that and post it on TikTok, for YouTube, whatever, Facebook, you know, whatever else, Twitch, you know, all these social media applications. But no one decided to save that man from himself and this child. After the child and got the orders from his mammy to kill a man. It's a fucking shame. It is a goddamn shame. And I'm appalled. I've got family in the city. And who's to say I'm not talking about my people? That could be a cousin of mine that died. That could be a cousin of mine that shot that man. I'm upset with the culture. And I get what people are saying. Well, if I got involved, I could have got shot. That's indeed true. But what if that boy came in there with a full clip, automatic, gun, not semi, auto, and sprayed that place up, chances are you would have got shot anyway. Let me put this in perspective. The Second Amendment, the right to carry and bear arms, was not for us. Not for us. It was to protect themselves from us. The Constitution was not made for us. Do I love my country? I was born here. I have no choice. Because I have no idea. My mother does not have any idea. My great-grandmother and so on have no idea where our beginnings come from. I can only suspect Caribbean, not Africa. But I digress. This is all I know. The United States of America. A country that despises my brown skin. Chicago is the epicenter of that disgrace. We have gangs fighting over turf they don't fucking own. Until they get that mentality in their heads, we will continue. It's amazing, every holiday, whether it's Memorial Day, 4th of July Day, Juneteenth, Labor Day. You can even throw Christmas and Thanksgiving and then New Year's too. All the holidays in which are not Jewish or Islamic. On the south and the west side of that city, there is always a major shootout. Shootings, several different places on those sides of town. Don't hear about on the east, and you don't hear about on the north. Why? To spin the narrative. You got gang activity on those sides of towns. You got these young men and women fighting over this our turf, this our turf, this our turf, this our turf. None of y'all own none of that goddamn property there. So you don't own shit. You just claiming something because you just happen to live there. Get it out your brain. If you really want to claim the turf, go get an education and buy the property and build it up for your people. I ain't saying the gang members. I'm saying your neighborhood. Stop selling the drugs in your neighborhoods. Stop shooting up the people in your neighborhoods. Because I'm telling you right now, the north and east side are laughing at you. You know what they're saying? Look at them dumb niggas. They don't care. They don't care who lives there. That's what they're saying. Look at them dumb niggas. And I am going to say that word because I'm not going to give it major power. Nigga, 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 nigga. Know how many times I've been calling nigga? Nigger. And I'm still standing. It doesn't. If I give it power, there you go. But that's what they're saying. They're laughing at us. Make no mistake. You can say, you know, we can talk about chemtrails and all that other stuff floating around. Yeah, I got a feeling. Yeah, I'm a big conspiracy theorist. But from the time that when people can watch the police come into a part of the neighborhood, park a box truck full of Nike tennis shoes, and leave the keys in the fucking ignition and walk off to entrap a gang member, hell, teenager whose family's on their luck, down on their luck. They hit pay dirt and take this, go take it wherever and get some change for it. Not knowing they're being set up. People, my people, you're being set up. And I'm sure you've heard that. I'm sure you've heard that from your elders, the church, your congressmen, your councilmen, your aldermen, your mayor. I'm not going to tell you that. Because they're setting you up. Keep it above. These councilmen, these aldermen, even your dear mayor, what have they done to help the west and the south side of the city? I'll wait. I know someone is saying, well, you all bougie, you all think you this, you all think everything. No, I struggle just like everybody else. I'm a human being. I struggle. Okay? But I will say this, if it wasn't for God's grace and mercy, after my mother passed away, that a woman who had 3 children of her own, and she was struggling, took one in and raised her, adopted her and raised her to adulthood, I probably would not even be talking to you. Okay? I probably would have been sucked in to the city, to the west and the south side. Now hopefully my great aunt, who is no longer with us, and her husband may have helped, may have took me in. Who's to say? But God knew what he was doing before I was even born. He knew what I was going to go through. He also knows what I'm saying now. My people in the city of Chicago, on the west and the south side, are setting you up. And you're eating it up like great barbecue, great Chicago pizza, great Italian sausage, and great cheese and caramel popcorn. You're eating it up. And what all can I say? When will it stop? When will it stop for people to help their fellow man? When will it stop for us praying on one another? We had 5 souls lost because they wanted to take a adrenaline trip to the Titanic. The Titanic, we weren't on it. Now maybe there may have been some of them that their ancestors were, but damn sure we weren't. That's why none of us was on it. But 5 souls was lost because that vessel imploded. But we have lost a life on a daily basis. More than 5 souls lost daily. All because we want to claim something. You know, my auntie and my uncle are no longer here. Were the first people, other than the landlord, that we, in the apartment that we lived in, actually owned property. I didn't know black people could own property. I didn't know black people could be nurses. I didn't know black people could be doctors. I didn't know black people could be firefighters. I didn't think black people were police officers until I saw a state trooper, and she was a sister, an Illinois state trooper at that. Now my family's got managers, lawyers, doctors, nurses, police officers, DEA, FBI. Some who are no longer with us served our military and were special people. That's all I can say. We don't even know, but we got an idea. And I'm so proud of my fallen uncles. They came back from the war and served and grew. I know I may be rambling, but there's a message to this. I am appalled about that situation. And I'm tired of seeing us be the main character in all these train wrecks across the country, around the world. I'm tired of hearing about our kids being beaten to death by the boyfriend or some other crazy bastard, the daddy or the mama. If you didn't want the children, shouldn't have them. Now, you gotta take care of them the right way. And if you still don't, damn it, they got the police station, the hospital, and the fucking fire department. I am sure there are plenty of people who will adopt children. Don't tear them apart. Don't rip them apart and then say, oh, I can't take care of this kid. Here you go. You damage them, and then you're like, oh, I can't take care of this kid. Let someone else take care of them. That's selfish. If you know from the rip, can't do it, you want to party, get your tubes tied, snip and clip that pain, and go and do your thing. That way, you don't procreate and make no other mistakes. Stop killing each other with the hard drugs. Cocaine, heroin, meth, but other crazy ass synthetic drugs they got. Fentanyl, perks, oxy, Xanax. And then I'm talking about over the counter. I'm not going to bring marijuana up because I don't believe marijuana is one of those drugs. You use it in the right way, you might calm your ass down so you're not out there shooting up the damn joint. Yeah, I said it. Don't put nothing in it. Don't grow nothing with it. Don't wet it up. You know what I mean? Wet it up, okay? Use it for what it's for. Holistic medication. Stop claiming something that ain't yours. Unless you buy some property, unless you buy that car, unless you buy that grocery in that store, don't you claim dick. It ain't yours. Get your own. Stop robbing and shooting and mugging. Because I'm telling you, Not just those on the north and the east side, honey. All across the country. And you want to know why? Because, and the reason I know that is because people equate us to those in the big cities who are pillaging and killing their own kind. Do I need to say that about brown people? You goddamn right. Not just us. If they can get us to hate our own so much that we will erase ourselves, they'll do it. Let me tell you something that you may know, but it's hard to fathom when you don't see it. They call us a recessive gene. Yet our organs are the strongest. Our blood is the strongest. As someone who works crime scenes, our blood takes longer to clot. Not that because we have a disorder or anything like that. It's just made that way. It stays alive. It stays alive longer. Our organs are stronger. Hell, I have not been, how can I put it, convinced about Kanika. I don't know if that was gang related, money related, gang and money related, or it was an organ thing. We don't know. And we'll never know. But I know it's in that city. When they can go to the lagoon off of 7th and 79th and Exchange near the lake and pull garbage bags of body parts out of the lake. Come on. And I know that because I watch the news too. Don't think your girl don't watch the news. I keep up with the news. My people, please, don't let a tragedy such as this woman doing this to her son. Yeah, I said that. She did that to her son. Okay? She did that to her son. So he would get a lighter sentence. But you just put your son in a situation where he will never be able to vote. He will never be able to go to college. He will never be able to take out a loan. He will never be able to get an apartment or buy a house because he'll be a convicted felon. And anybody he gets with won't be able to do it with his name on that on whatever they're buying. He won't be able to buy a brand new car without someone helping him. You just ruined that boy's life. And for that, shame on you. Shame. And for anybody who says, he did what he was supposed to do. Yeah, because his mama told him to. He trying to please his mama. Boy is trying to please his mama. And went and shot and killed this man. All because they exchanged words. And he hit her. Did he need to hit her? Hell no. Did he get what he deserved? That's a toss-up. No. In my opinion, no. He didn't get what he deserved. And on that same tip, like I said, the slow-ass Chicago police, if this is in Chicago, okay, which I'm almost guaranteed it is, took their time to get there. They rather They rather process a crime scene than to talk to two live people. It would have been clear. Now, of course, all the niggas who had the World Star going on all of a sudden don't have no fucking voice, don't know their name, can't say dick, okay? But they'll post that shit on fucking Facebook, okay? Instead of saying, he hit her, they'll fucking hurry up and leave because the police is coming. And I bet you there was nobody there after that boy shot that man to say, no, I take that back. Someone had to tell that the mama told the son to go shoot him. They were quick to tell that shit, but not quick to say, oh, he beat on her before this incident happened. And that does not negate the fact that child was put in a position and shot that man. The mama is wrong. That baby, charges should be dropped. That baby needs to go and get a lot of counseling and a lot of rehabilitation and placed in a place where he knows he's safe. Because his mama is not safe. His mama is not safe. What I expect my sons, in my case, I can only speak for me, in my case, what I expect my sons to do, in the event that I'm ignorant enough to bow up on a man, like I'm one, and cuss him out over a space and fucking line, I pray he has enough with wherewithal to say, it's gone. Just get the fuck, just gone. Go. And that's probably what he said. He probably threw a bitch in there too. Fine. Just take your ass and get your food and get the fuck on. And she turned around and I hope at that moment where I turn around and go, nigga, what you say? You call me a what? That at least the 6'4", 19-year-old will get between me and him and say, we got our food, mom, let's go. Fuck out it. And snatch his mom. I might cuss him out, but I live to see another day, and he does too. I hope the 15-year-old, mom, we got our food, let's go. And just scoots me on out. Even tell me it ain't worth it. Let's go. You can say it ain't worth it. Because bro's probably say, yeah, listen to your son. He trying to tell you right. Yeah, listen to your son and skip your ass up out of harm's way. Don't bring mayhem and death and disorder and chaos to your life. Why? That's not fun. Okay? And now let me put it in another situation. If I'll play devil's advocate, which I already know, she actually did go up and say, hey, can I get my stuff and dip on out? And he went the fuck off. Bitch, get your motherfucking, get the, you know, whatever. At that moment, I expect my sons to scoot my ass on up out. Just move on. And if he comes after me, I expect them two big motherfuckers to beat his ass to the white meat. But if we don't start nothing, won't be nothing. But if he starts it, it will get finished. And that is standing your ground. That is self-defense. Will I have my sons do that? Yeah. Will I have to have them? No. Because they'll know when they're in harm's way. As long as they get me about, as long as the factor that's causing the chaos is diffused and moved, this other person don't have anything to work on. Unless he's a bitch and he's chasing me to keep it going. Hopefully one is on the phone and the other one's saying, look man, look, you're getting ready to go. It ain't that big of a deal. You know, go ahead and get your food. I thank you for letting her go through. You know, yeah. Humor that motherfucker. Diffuse the situation and get the fuck on. Live to see another day. Nowadays, everybody want to bow up and, yeah, nobody want to fight. No one want to knuckle up and fight. You know, everybody want to strap up and shoot. Because nobody wants to be a loser. No one wants to take an L. Who's taking the L now? Besides that man whose family is having to bury him. And a 14-year-old boy who followed his mother's instructions and put him there. I've got more to say. But right now, condolences out to that family and to that baby. I hope somebody is a strong support for that child. Because ultimately, the two that lost was the man and that child. I can't believe this. The word is bond. We may not like what is said in the book of Revelations. It's scary. It's playing itself out. And black people and brown people are the stars of the show. Think about that. This one. And calm down a little bit. I might come back with a little bit more commentary on this situation. But ultimately, the bottom line is this. There was nothing you can say self-defense wise in regards to that mama. She set her son up for failure. I might come back on something with that in regards to us as mothers. Because this is not the second, this is like the umpteenth time I've seen or heard something in regards to parents putting their kids in the middle of some bullshit that grown people are doing because whatever, and then they want to justify that shit, and it's not justifiable. It's not. Children shouldn't be in grown people's altercations. Don't get me wrong. A son and a daughter should protect their parents in the right circumstance. If I set up a motherfucking fight to fighting apart my 100-year-old ass, I'm a grown-ass woman, got grown-ass kids, but I want to go and fight somebody over words. Words. W-O-R-D-S. Words. And I bring my 15-year-old son to the fight. It's natural instinct. He see his mom getting beat up to jump in to protect his mama. You're not quite at the age yet of reason. Mom, why are you doing this? No, No. You know, regardless, no. You coming with me now? Hopefully she'll be like, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't go. But, you know, we're dealing with ratchets. So, at one point, you know, somewhere in there, something has to go off in a woman's brain. Maybe this is not the right thing to do. What do you think? Ratchet behavior is going to get our asses killed. And everybody think that lifestyle is the shit. They're lying to themselves. I thought that shit was the shit. I couldn't understand why these Negroes, I've never been married. Oh, that's a whole nother story. I'm gonna have to get on off of here because I got shit to do. And I can go on a rant about ratchet ass females all damn day. Is it worth it? No. Anyway. Yeah. I gotta eat snacks. Let me get off of here. This is Black Swan. I'm out.